Welcome to this week's edition of the Iron Horse Report. We introduce you to a chaplain in this week's Iron Horse Family album. Then, Staff Sergeant Vince Stevens takes us to Rashid after recent elections. And we bring you a moment of valor. Now, Staff Sergeant Kelly Collette talks to us about the MNDB Combatives Tournament.
With a weight of 200 pounds, he's a level 2 and choked me out many times. From Carl's Junction, Missouri, let's hear it for Specialist Coach.
The stage is set, and many soldiers have been preparing for months for this one day. Hundreds competed in the competition, but only a handful made it to the finals. Specialist Coulter Brown with Delta Company Special Troops Battalion, 4th Infantry Division, was one of the soldiers who made it that far. He talks about how combatives training helped him deal with the deployment.
A lot of pent-up aggression, a lot of training. That's the only thing that's kept me sane out here. I mean, I've gone through a lot of other things in my life that aren't, that stable, but I can always go train. So the ability to come out here and showcase what we've worked so hard for is priceless.
Combatives is an Army requirement and teaches soldiers how to take care of themselves in a one-on-one confrontation. Captain Ryan Schrock talks about the reason behind the tournament.
Well, we did it to increase morale for the troops and also focus in on what we think is important as part of the warrior task of drills, which is combatives. It's hand-to-hand combat to subdue your enemy. It's what we teach our soldiers to fight and win.
Soldiers got into the event by cheering for their fighter. They were also surprised by a visit from Ron Burgundy and several Ultimate Fighting Championship fighters who attended the event. Reporting from Multinational Division Baghdad, I'm Army Staff Sergeant Kelly Collette, Camp Liberty, Iraq.
My name is Jim Carter. I'm the Division Chaplain for the 4th Infantry Division and also the Multinational Division Baghdad Chaplain. I'm married to Terry Carter, my wife Terry. We've been married for 26 years and she's truly a blessing and joy of my life. And then I have two beautiful children, Sarah. Sarah is 15 years old and Sarah is a sophomore in Harker Heights. And David is 12 and he's a 7th grader at Union Grove Middle School getting ready to be 13. I recently received a number of pictures from Terry in which she was sending information, kind of a note and a card of what's going on, but also she sent a kind of a little album that they put together for my birthday and some other pictures, and so I was really happy to see that and receive that, because anytime you receive information from home, especially pictures of what they're doing, all of those bring a lot of excitement and joy to me.
The Baghdad Rashid District Council has voted on its chairman position at the District Council Hall in southern Baghdad. The District Council works with the government of Iraq and coalition forces to provide Rashid citizens essential services and secure neighborhoods. The council re-elected its current chairman, Yaqub al-Bakati, for another term. The council's decision reflects the district's 1.6 million residents' support for the current council and its policies. The 1st Brigade Combat Team of the 4th Infantry Division has worked with Yaqub for the past 7 months. 1st Brigade Deputy Commander Lieutenant Colonel Paul Hassanlop visited the District Council to personally congratulate Yaqub.
He's been a very positive influence both in the reestablishment and refurbishment of essential services in the Rashid District, as well as he's got a good relationship with the Iraqi Security Force leadership.
Yaqub served as council chairman for a year and has served on various advisory councils prior to his current position. He worked with coalition forces to establish the council after the fall of Iraq's dictatorship. Yaqub also coordinated for many displaced families to return to their homes, conducted numerous field visits, and helped implement the current law-imposing plan.
I'd like to see many essential services provided for the Rashid citizens, especially with improving security, since security is the main factor for services availability. As we see the neighborhood citizen cooperation with the coalition and Iraqi security forces, we hope that providing these services will happen more rapidly.
Reporting for 1st Brigade, 4th Infantry Division, I'm Army Staff Sergeant Vin Stevens, Multinational Division Baghdad, Iraq.
Sergeant Edward Doyle was assigned to Echo Company 1st Battalion 68th Armor Regiment when his unit was ordered to clear several routes. The unit came into contact with several improvised explosive devices, but bravely continued the mission, knowing there was likely more IEDs in the vicinity. After encountering a 4th IED, the platoon came under heavy small arms and rocket-propelled grenade fire from several directions. Sergeant Doyle dismounted with the platoon medic and moved under heavy fire to treat a wounded soldier. Sergeant Doyle helped provide cover for the medic while he worked, called for reinforcements, and continued to engage the enemy while the casualty evacuation was being conducted. Once the wounded soldier was in the vehicle, Sergeant Doyle began to assist the medic in dressing his wounds. For his selfless actions and inspirational leadership while engaging a determined enemy, Sergeant Edward Doyle was awarded the Bronze Star Medal with V-Device for Valor.
Thank you for watching this week's Iron Horse Report. You can find this edition or previous episodes at www.hood.army.mil/4ID. Reporting for Multinational Division Baghdad, I'm Army Sergeant Kyle Flieger.